Namaste. We all have to depend on something or the other in this world. Dependency is a very, very important thing, even in the corporate world or even at home. Anywhere, we have to depend on others. If we have to go from one place to another, we have to depend on transportation. If we have to learn something, we have to depend on somebody to teach us those wonderful things. If we have to achieve certain things as a team, then we need the cooperation of the team. We depend on the team. Even on software, when you write a project management, there is something called a dependency chart. Okay, so if you have to finish one work, it depends on another thing. So only if this gets finished, this gets finished. Something like that. A Gantt chart is called. There are different ways of dependency. There are different perspectives of dependency. So we depend, in the whole world, we depend on certain things to achieve certain things. The Subhashitam for today is Na dhairyena vina lakshmi, na shauryena vina jayah, na jnanena vina mokshah, na danena vina yashah. So let's go one line at a time. Na dhairyena vina lakshmi. Dhairya is a common word in almost every Indian language. Dhairyam is a very common word which we use in Tamil. Dhairyena, it comes from the root word dhairya. So you need to have the grit, the determination, the patience to earn money, Lakshmi. Even in our scriptures, in the Hindu way of life, we have so many Lakshmi. Lakshmi is associated with so many beautiful things like Dhana Lakshmi, Money Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi. The food is wealth. Veera Lakshmi, courage is wealth. There are so many Lakshmis. Vaibhava Lakshmi, events of life is wealth. So you need to celebrate events. Vaibhava Lakshmi. Vara Lakshmi. Vara Lakshmi is the boon granting Lakshmi. So how our culture has given so much of wealth, to see wealth in all the things that is all around us. So here the Subhashitam says, Na dhairyena vina Lakshmi, na shauryena vina jayaha. Shauryam. What is shauryam? Shauryam. In Tamil we say Shura. There is a recent movie also by the wonderful actor Surya called Surarai Potru. So what is Shuram? Shuram is the valor, the courage. Again, like both of these words may look a little common, Dhairyam and Shuram, but they are a little, there is a line of difference there. So Dhairyam is the grit, the determination, or whatever, the patience. Shuram is the valor, the courage, the confidence with which you can go and take things head on. So you go head on and take things up. That's Shuram, Shauryam. So without Shauryam, without that Shuram, you cannot go and win in this world. Whatever you have to win in this world, whether it may be starting up a business or at home. Okay, you don't have to show so much valor at home. But I'm saying, like if you have to write an exam, you need to have that courage. You need to have that and go and do that. So whatever you need to win in life, you may have bigger goals in life. You may have to go and build a multi-crore company, or you may have to bring up so many things in life. Even the Subhashitam series, I've been thinking about it for quite some time as to how I need to present. I've been overthinking about it. But then one day I decided thinking doesn't solve issues. So you need to have the courage and say, okay, let's head on, take it. And whatever comes the way, we will discuss it on the way, or we will face it on the way. So here we are with such wonderful Subhashitams. So we need to have that courage to face whatever we fear. Mahatriya beautifully says, N-O, fear, K-N-O-W, faith. Or K-N-O-W, faith, N-O, fear. No faith, no fear. No faith, no fear. What a beautiful way to put it up. Thanks to Mahatriya for bringing such a beautiful concept in just with KNOW and NO. Just think about it. So beautiful. So if you have faith and courage, you can win over fear. Na dhairyena vina lakshmihi, na shauryena vina jayaha, na jnanena vina mokshaha. This is a huge subject. You can talk forever, or you can discuss this forever about this subject. But I'll try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. Mokshaha. Mokshaha is something beyond life. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you want to be in a state where there is no happiness, no sadness, okay, there is no crying, there is no over happiness, there is no over sadness, nothing called sad or happiness, nor birth nor death, nor good nor bad. You are in a peaceful state. And what is that peaceful state? Is what all the seers have been looking for all their life. Starting from Vedavyasa, Adi Shankara, there's so many singers like Muthuswami Dikshitar, Shyama Shastri, Tyagarajar, Sadashiva Brahmendra, Purandaradasa, all the Dasaras, and so many others, the Tevarams, the Tirupukars, the Nalayira Divya Prabandhams, all of these people, if you look at all the verses, they all point towards reaching that state of life, or not life or death. So that Piravaram, that Sayujya Padavi, that Shiva Padavi, that's what everybody has been after. So that is a state that is the moksha state. So how will you achieve that? Through jnana. Jnana about not just worldly things. Yes, you have to escalate from that. Only if you cross first standard or second standard, you can reach 10th standard, and then you can do graduation and then PhD and so other things. So you have to start slowly. You have to start with the rituals that we practice. It's a process of life. The sooner we can go and search and chase that jnana, and even it doesn't come by chasing, but it comes with peace. So it's a beautiful state to be in. Easier said than done or achieved, but we have to be in pursuit of it. So, na jnanena vina mokshaha. If you want moksha, you need the right jnana to achieve it. And then, na danena vina yashaha. Well, if you want to have fame, if you want to be famous, or if you want to be remembered, or if you want to be immortal, what is the best thing to do? To give to others. What do you give? Whatever you have, or even whatever you don't have. It's the desire to give. It's the desire to give knowledge. It's the desire to give wealth. It's the desire to give money. It's the desire to give service. Whatever you can give, just keep giving. If you don't have anything else, at least you can smile and make somebody's day a better day. You can say good words and make somebody feel better. So whatever you can give, that's all about giving. So, na dane na vina yashaha. So, even if you take the corporate world, if you have to publicize your product, if you have to tell the world about your product, there are above the line activities, there are below the line activities. So, some people conduct events, some people tell it in forms of stories, some people directly advertise it. Only when you make noise, even Mahatriya says, if you are having a wonderful product, you have to let the world know. How much big noise can you make? How much ever you can make noise about it. If you are having a wonderful product, if it is going to be useful to the world, you better make noise of it. So you need the dhairyam, you need the shauryam, you need the jnanam, and you need the dhanam. Only by giving, yes, some people get to know, and that's how. And again, like all this credit goes to, not because I am saying it, I'm just a messenger. I'm so fortunate that, as I said earlier, I studied in a Sanskritam school, and all the credit goes to our teachers who taught us such wonderful shlokams and some very good Subhashitams. And there are so many things that you can learn from the beautiful language called Sanskritam. So the credit goes to them. So we are just messengers. So when they have given it to us in dhanam, and the credit, the yashaha, goes to our teachers, especially my wonderful teacher called Gauri teacher. And there were other teachers also like Vasudevan sir, Abhinama Sundaram sir, and so many other wonderful Sanskritam teachers. So, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, we thank them for giving us this wonderful knowledge. Na dhairyena vina lakshmihi, na shauryena vina jayaha, na jnanena vina mokshaha, na danena vina yashaha. That's the Subhashitam for the day. Whichever part touched you the most, whichever part you liked the most, please feel free to comment about it and share your wisdom with us on the comments box. We'll meet once again with another Subhashitam. Thank you. Namaskaraha. Nandri.
என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா, என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா, பொன்னப்பனல்லவா பொன்னம்பலத்தவா, பொன்னப்பனல்லவா பொன்னம்பலத்தவா.